Hey everyone, my name's Gaz, and who knew a Jar Jar Binks comic could be one of the best comics in 2026? Well, as of right now. Today I'm going to be talking about the new Jar Jar Binks comic that came out. Not sure if this will be a monthly thing or not, but this comic absolutely blew me away and I have to talk about it. We'll be doing a recap of the comic, then I'll do a discussion after which will be unscripted, so yes, I will yap.
We don't serve their kind here.
The comic starts off with Jar Jar Binks going to Koran City to meet up with a contact, Ambassador Epsina. Jar Jar's map isn't working and a local offers to help him, in which he gets tricked, and the local tries to rob him but stops because KELLERAN comes out of the shadows and scares him off. He reveals to Jar Jar that he is the contact and that he needs to show Jar Jar something. Master BEQ takes Jar Jar outside of the city and shows him the Unseen, a group of miners who are being exploited. Jar Jar talks about how this should be illegal, but Master BEQ explained how because Jar Jar gave the Chancellor emergency powers, he is able to do this and exploit these workers. These workers are mining coxium, which BEQ explains that Palpatine put a mandate to grow the newly formed Grand Army of the Republic, or clones. BEQ also says the mine is unstable, which is why Jar Jar's map isn't working. Eventually, Corlissa Sinig appears, and BEQ says that she is his contact, and she brings them both to a stranger, talking about how the Chancellor is displeased with the existence of a fractal radio network. Jar Jar questions why the Chancellor would be upset because they haven't broken any laws, in which the stranger says that the network threatens a lot of powerful people. Eventually, they try to flee, but two bounty hunters, Aurra Sing and Rum Slag, try to get them. Kalissa gets shot and is left behind as everyone flees on the ship, and Aurra Sing sneaks on board. There, Aurra Sing knocks at the stranger. Rum Slag fires upon the ship, killing the pilot, Commander Ollie. Aurra Sing and Master BEQ face off, leading to BEQ knocking Aurra Sing out. Jar Jar tries to fly the ship and hits the hyperdrive, getting them all out of there. When they land in Coruscant, the stranger reveals to them that their name is Mira Bridger, and Jar Jar eventually meets up with the Chancellor where he discusses how the miners in Koran City are being treated, in which he convinces the Chancellor to help the people. He also says that he sees a lot of Master BEQ and Jar Jar, which I think is a cool nod since they're both played by the same actor, Ahmed Best. Finally, Jar Jar tells BEQ how they need to go out in the galaxy and start a network for other people who are unseen, in which BEQ says he will do it, which concludes the comic. I think seeing Jar Jar and KELLERAN back together is such a cool combination of characters since they're both played by the same actor. But what I really love about it is how KELLERAN BEQ shows the effects of Jar Jar being or putting these emergency powers on Palpatine. And something I always wanted to see was how Jar Jar would react to what Palpatine is doing. And I think this comic perfectly shows that and perfectly shows the guilt that Jar Jar has. And I think that it definitely helps his character improve, as a lot of people just didn't like his character. And I feel like it gives a lot of nuance to him. I also think the Coxium could be for more than just the Grand Army of the Republic. I think it could be cool if that was the starting of the Death Star, and how KELLERAN BEQ and Jar Jar are secretly kind of starting this rebellion and starting to find out. I think Jar Jar being the first person to find out is honestly hilarious, but I think that them making a network could be really cool, and I think I could also see that leading into the Path. I've always wanted to see a Path show, and I think starring KELLERAN BEQ and what's the other guy's name? Quinlan Vos. Yeah, Quinlan Vos. I think starring him as well could be very, very cool to see, and starting to see the seeds planted for the rebellion in a Jar Jar comic of all things is just super, super cool. Seeing Aurra Sing is cool, but seeing Rum Slag is honestly something I did not expect. I was rewatching The Phantom Menace I think it made like a week ago, and I remember seeing Rum Slag. I didn't know what his name was at the time, but I was like, that's such a cool outfit. I'm surprised we haven't gotten more of that character, like at least know anything about him. And then seeing him pop up in this comic was just so cool. I absolutely love his ship, and I really hope we get to see like a Lego set of it one day. I mean, I know it's probably not going to happen, but I think that would be super cool. And also seeing Mira Bridger is just like so cool, connecting that to Star Wars Rebels. I think that's very awesome. Last thing I'm going to say is that I really think that it's possible that Palpatine puts bounty on their heads, and I think that would also just show him how corrupt he is and how he'll literally do anything to stay in power. But yeah, there's a lot to say about the comic, but there's only so many words I can say it with, if that makes sense. But I overall absolutely loved it. I think that it was a fantastic start to Jar Jar, and seeing him get his own comic series and flesh out his character even more something really cool to say, because I don't think Jar Jar is as bad of a character as everyone says he is. Sure, he can be annoying at first, but I think just like over time, as I watched the Phantom Menace, I've kind of just gotten used to him. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys want to see anything else, and of course, may the force be with you.